What's going on YouTube? Mocha back here with another video. Now if you guys are new, welcome to the cafe. Grab your coffee, grab your donut, kick your feet up, and consider subscribing today and joining the community. Now let's get into this. Now today we're going to be doing a little comparison video looking at Overkills The Walking Dead compared to World War Z. Now after my last video, a lot of people told me to check out this game called World War Z because it kind of slipped under the radar for honestly a lot of people. And now that I'm looking at it, checking it out, I'm kind of liking it a little bit. Listen, I'm not a big horde base, and it doesn't look like it's like groundbreaking in the zombie survival series because it's not, obviously. But when you really have to look at it, The Walking Dead compared to World War Z and which one you're gonna buy, I'm kind of leaning towards World War Z, and here's why. Now before you say anything, I know there's another game called Days Gone coming out, which is a little more horde based and kind of like this, obviously with a better single player, which is what they're alluding to. But the problem is that Sony already came out and said, nah bruh, there's gonna be no co-op or multiplayer at the start, and who even knows if we're even gonna get it at all, to be honest. So it kind of left me with no other choice but to compare World War Z to Overkills The Walking Dead. Now if you missed my last video basically talking about the game, I just expressed just some concern, just a little bit, that the fact that like after all these great cinematic trailers and all this hype and 4 years of development, what we got just didn't look that appealing, honestly. And if you back them for some reason or you're still excited, and more power to you. The point of the video wasn't supposed to get you unexcited. It was supposed to be like, listen, just be a little cautious because the melee looks very unpolished. The game in general looks very unpolished. The AI looks like a bunch of idiots. The story doesn't look that intriguing, and it's not open world. It's very linear. So you put all those things together, we're not really looking forward to The Walking Dead anymore. So what's the next best thing? Well, everyone said World War Z, World War Z, World War Z. And the first thing that you do see is that it's in third person, and that instantly gets me attracted. And the fact that the zombies come in hordes, yeah, I'm not a big horde person, but at least they come at you and you feel some kind of urgency to at least pull out your gun and get a couple kills. Now don't get me wrong, I'm still excited for Overkills The Walking Dead for a lot of reasons, because I feel like I should still have hope. You know, I shouldn't lose all hope just because we've seen one E3 trailer and a lot of people are like, that was pre-footage, that's not the real beta, all this shit. It says beta in the top right, shut up. Listen, alright, the fact that I just cannot not see Payday, and I guess that's the biggest problem, is the fact that it just looks like a Payday skin. And the people are going to be like, well, what do you expect from the developers of Payday? Well, I expect it not to be Payday. Like, why do you have to be so one-dimensional that every game has to look like another game, or we have to constantly compare? Why can't you just be, if you're gonna approach a genre and you have the blessing of the Walking Dead universe, why do you have to screw it all up? And I guess that's my biggest problem, is the fact that I had such high expectations going in that we were finally gonna get the Walking Dead open world survival game that we've all been waiting for, and we didn't get it. So this is just going to be added to the list. You know, if you don't like Telltale, if you didn't like Walking Dead Survival Instinct, you're probably not going to like Overkills The Walking Dead, and we're just kind of at like a stagnant point. So what's next? And I'm kind of leaning towards World War Z now. I'm also leaning towards Dead Matter, but I'm going to save that for another video. Trust and believe, that game looks very good. But when it comes to World War Z, like I said, it's in the third person perspective, and the devs did allude to the fact that, yeah, it may look, sound, and shoot like Left 4 Dead, but it's not Left 4 Dead. You're going to be facing ridiculous amounts of zombies. I think you said up to 500 coming at you at once. So that sounds interesting, and the main point of this video is just to be like, hey, if you're in the same situation as me and The Walking Dead kind of let you down and it isn't what you expected, maybe World War Z can at least like fit that criteria you were looking for. Obviously, it's not really what I'm looking for, but hey, I'm willing to try it. But that's it for me, guys. Let me know if you guys are actually looking forward to World War Z, or if there's another game you guys have in mind. I know a lot of people are going to say Days Gone, The Last of Us. Maybe you guys have heard of Dead Matter, maybe GTFO. These are a couple games that are coming out that are in this whole criteria of like a survival co-op kind of game. So let me know. Let me know in the comment sections below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button as well. And I'll see you on the next one.